Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Dominion. One of these box sets will cost you £125. I think that was the same price that Indomitus was. Now I will say straight away that I haven't purchased this. I'm not a huge fan of all the models inside, but a friend has lent me one of his many boxes and for me to unbox and build all the models and review and go through all the rules and things with you. So that's fantastic, and I'm looking forward to do a number of videos with this set. I will be looking at the rule book, but because it's such a big meaty rule book, I want to spend, you know, a good amount of time on it, so that won't really feature in this video. I'll just sort of have a look at the rule book a little bit, so there will be a separate video covering that in more detail. I'm always interested in new editions and box sets and things like that, so this will be a real treat for me to have the opportunity to unbox this. So it's very thick, heavy box, probably as heavy as Indomitus, I'd like to say. Now I did give away Indomitus, one of the Indomitus box sets, and that cost me a considerable amount to ship it halfway around the world, and that was for my I think 30,000 subscriber giveaway last year. I think it was the belated one, but yeah, there's still time to enroll into the 40,000 subscriber giveaway. If you just type in, you know, 40,000 subscriber giveaway, or have a look on my channel, you can see ways to do that. You just need to be a subscriber, like that video, and leave a comment in that video, and then you'll be included, and you can win a box of Curse City, which Games Workshop no longer make. It's extremely rare, and I'm giving one away for free. So yes, you've got a Cruel Boys killer boss on Great Gnash Tooth, and you've got a Stormcast Eternals, Indrasta, the Celestial Spear. I do like the Stormcast models in this. I've never been a massive fan of Stormcast, truth be told, but these models would definitely sway me, and it's quite a dangerous game I'm playing, because obviously if I'm going to be building these models and I really like the look of them, I might go, oh no, I'll just keep them. But the box includes a 360-page Warhammer Age of Sigmar core book, 24-page Start Here book, 14 War Scroll cards and 2 Allegiance Abilities cards, 60 Citadel miniatures. I mean, 60 miniatures for £120. I mean, the rulebook itself is probably about £40. So yeah, you can look at 60 miniatures for £80, which is just, yeah, mind-blowing. You are actually getting two decent sized forces here. The Stormcast Eternals, you're getting Indrasta, the Celestial Spear, Lord Imperatant, Knight Vexilla with Banner and Apotheosis, 3 Praetors, Knight Arcanum, 3 Annihilators and 10 Vindicators. I really like the Annihilators. The Cruel Boys, you're getting Killer Boss on Great Gnash Tooth, Merc Knob with Belcher Banner, Swamp Caller, Shaman and Potgrot, Killer Boss with Stab Grot, 3-man Skewer Bolt Boys, 10 Gut Rippers and 20 Hobgrot Slitters. So yeah, this big box does actually include a knob in it as well. So yeah, that's the forces included. As I say, heavy box because of the rule book. Let's open this up and get that nice box fresh smell. Oh, it does smell good. It does smell good. Now, Games Workshop have completely overproduced on this box set, as opposed to Indomitus, where they actually turned around and made that made to order. You'll see a lot of these box sets everywhere, and no doubt you'll see loads of different types of box sets with these miniatures in the future. So just putting that out there. Lovely bit of artwork there, though. Reminds me of the dude from Infinity War, but there you go. Is he the dude that fights Vision? I don't know, but anyway, that's the artwork. Look at all these sprues. Wow, look at these. So these are your characters, I think. Well, there's a banner bearer there. I like the layout of them. They are pretty cool. these long spears. Yeah, the detail on the armor is fantastic, and on the shafts of the weapons. Don't see much wrong with the old mold lines, so that's great. You got some tactical rocks and skulls and things for the bases. So that's one of the Stormcast. I think this one looks to be the same. So you're getting 2 of those sets of sprues, which are the same. Oh, we've now got some Hobgrots, I think they are. Yeah, 2021. A load of detail on these. I am actually quite impressed with the amount of detail on these minis. They are better in person, I have to say that. Then you've got another set, so 2 of the same sets of sprues. You've got, I think, these ones with the big axes, pole axes. They look quite chunky. Yeah, look at that. Loads of detail on them. Oh, you've got the Gnash Tooth. And I think you got some of the characters as well. Like, look at that big banner type thing. There's Gnash Tooth. Look, most of the model. Look at that. Push to fit, look. I think they're all push to fit. But the amount of detail on these, I don't know whether they can get any more detail. I mean, that's just very impressive. These are the ones with the bolt guns. These are the ones with the heavy bolts. Nice spear there, really large. This is Indrasta, I think, or half the sprue, and then you've got some Annihilators, I think they are. But yeah, plenty of detail on the wings, and the scenery, scenic base looks incredible. Yeah, a lot of detail on the shields, these huge armor plates. You've got this banner bearer there, look at that, amazing. Yeah, I do like the scenery. I'm very tempted. This set is is tempting me. And then you've got more of the characters. This is an odd one because you've actually got some Cruel Boys characters and some Stormcast characters with the Griffhounds. Yeah, is that the Potgrub? Interesting. Look at all those bits of detail on the old flasks and canisters. There's the pot with the little goblin thing stirring it. You got these more Cruel Boys. Oh, and then the other character. This is really strange, isn't it? That they've put both on one, the 2 different factions on one sprue. I suppose it's going to be quite easy for them to just snap that off and then sell that individually. But look at the gaps, a load of gaps there, but so much detail. This is probably one of my favourite models out of the whole set. And then you've got these, which is just the normal, like, Cruel Boys. I do like the shields. Yeah, they probably would go well with my Gits army, thinking about it. There's like, you know, a little bit bigger, taller versions of the Gits. And definitely the squig type shield things look good. So you've got another bit of artwork. It's the same artwork as before, it just protects all the other gubbins in there. But yeah, look at all those sprues, guys. For essentially 80 quid. Look at that. That'll keep me busy for a few months, won't it? I'm not sure whether to build some of these in the live streams. We'll see. Oh, and then you've got these. So you'll have the build instructions and the cards. It's very clean. I like the layout of this set. It's yeah, it's very clean. You've got everything you need here in this one bag. You know, look at this. You've got all the cards. So you've got the killer boss, and then look, that's all of his stats and things. That's really, really quite cool. You've got the Swamp Caller Shaman, the Killer Boss, the Merc Knob, the Gut Rippers, the Hobgrot Slitters, Manskewer Bolt Boys, the Cruel Boys, and then you've got the Stormcast Indrasta, Lord Imperatant, Knight Arcanum, Knight Vexillor, Vindicators, Praetors, Annihilators, and well, it just says Stormcast Eternals. Ah, it's interesting. Is there one for... Oh yeah, there's one for Cool Boys as well. Ah, might as well just keep them on the top. But yeah, they're all the cards. They are... I'd like to say they're a bit straight, but they're a little bit bended, just a little bit, so they're not completely, you know, look at that, you can see that they're a bit bended, but yeah, I'm sure, you know, a few hours under a few heavy books of mine will solve that. We've got the instruction guide, a nice little base guide there. I mean, this instruction guide is for push to fit minis. It is, it doesn't say how many pages, but it's a fair chunk. Indrasta looks very simple, hardly any pieces at all for her. Lord Imperatant looks quite decent too. Yeah, so push to fit and monopose, they're going to take me hardly any time at all, I think. I say that, but you know, Curse City, I spent a couple of days on them, didn't I? You've got the Vindicators, they're the ones with the axes. You've got the, oh well, they're all Vindicators, I guess. They've got the Killer Boss, and then a Killer Boss on foot. The Swamp Crawler, you've got the Merc Knob, the Bolt Boys and Gut Rippers, and the Hobgrot Slitters. There you go. I am impressed with a lot of the other models that are coming out for Cool Boys, I'll tell you that, and I'm actually impressed with a couple of the Stormcast ones too. You've then got to start here, War at Amberstone Watch. Oh, this is cool. So it follows the same kind of style as Indomitus, where they give you like a campaign type book and a little kind of backstory. And actual profiles for units. You know, we don't get this in 40k anymore. It's really quite sad. Games Workshop don't spend the correct amount of time, I'd say, for each individual unit. Whereas in Age of Sigmar, they are doing that. So there you go. So that's it for those. Now, I was expecting that the rules for them, you know, for use, would be in this book as well. I can't see why they couldn't have done that. I knew from reading various sources that the rules for them wouldn't be in this. They would be just on those cards. But it does suck because you're going to have to carry those cards around. Cards are individual, they can get lost. You don't have a wallet to protect them, anything like that. I would have preferred the rules to be in this book as well on top of all of this. All this book is a bit of backstory and then you know, information about the units, but not rules side information. So yeah, you know, if I could change something, that's the thing I would change. And then we get this glorious rule book with this absolutely stunning front cover. I think it just looks amazing. I really do. It's just, yeah, it's worth it just for this. Some might argue it's worth it just for this, but it's nice to see the core book. It just looks like a coffee book, doesn't it? But yeah, we'll be ripping open this and going through it in the next video coming up very shortly, and I'll go through this book sort of page by page and we'll have a detailed look. But yeah, as it stands, but the other extra things is just the bases there and the bases for the characters there, and that is it. Nothing else hidden in there. That is my unboxing and first look at the brand new Age of Sigmar 3.0 Dominion box set. What do you guys think of the box set and the minis? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.